Previously. I could think of a proper animation of my filament sculpture of Psycho Man looking terrible and got roasted. When printing out my papers in color-coded screen layer form, I always have to scan one printed paper at a time, unlike the colors that the rats wear in their human form while on their turf.
Change it!
Meaning dissolve after dissolve.
What the hell cares?
Mozart has one of the most bizarre designs I have ever made. I have been contemplating on having a Patreon account to create a company franchise, becoming a corporate mastermind, having my own Psycho Man series copyrighted, so no sellers will have the audacity to steal it. And now, just need to say the words carefully. Okay, here it goes. Let there be an intro to this video. Hey everyone, this is Sanctuary99 bringing you part 3, the conclusion of Comic Book Speed Drawings, episode 8. So let's wrap up for where we left off. But before I move on to my Cintiq, in order to provide the colors, I need to finish inking 3 remaining of the papers for pages 2 and 3. As you can already remember from part 2, I've just finished inking the upper left corner of page 2, where the Mino rats are charging. Next is the upper right corner of page 3. And after all the preparations I've been making for days and weeks of filming clips, I thought to myself that these are taking too long. Therefore, what better way to speed up the process is with the help of the almighty Infinity Gauntlet, with a snap. Just need to say the words carefully. Okay, here it goes. Let there be a finished ink paper of the upper right corner of page 3 of Psycho Man chapter 15. Well, what do you know? It never fails! I'll just take this off the table and move on to the second to last paper, and it's the lower left corner of page 2, where Psyche has unleashed his leg sweep kick in combination of his telekinetic aura. And that's the same thing. Let there be a finished ink paper of the lower left corner of page 2 of Psycho Man chapter 15. On second thought, I don't really feel like Thanos. I feel like He-Man, but with a glove and not a sword.
Somebody better call an exorcist!
Finally, the last paper to magically snap in 5 seconds is the lower right corner of page 3, where Psyche's foot leads the leg sweep kick. And as always, let there be a finished ink paper of the lower right corner of page 3 from Psycho Man chapter 15. I should also get a part-time job as Zordon from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Too much pink energy is dangerous.
Love the Power Rangers anyway. So with every paper I inked for the double page spread piece is all set, it's time to go to my Cintiq. Now of course, I had to keep up the Sanctuary99 YouTube content tradition by leaving a sign that will always say switch to digital and using this gauntlet to get to our next destination. Let there be an application called Clipstudiopaint with the scanned papers for chapter 15. Here we are, the last session of this process, where the colors, tones, and dialogue that can be generated with the ink paper to create comic books for publication, otherwise known as Wacom Cintiq 22 HD. No, this video is not sponsored by Wacom, trust me. And I know what you're all thinking. It's going to be another long, tedious process as the previous videos, where they would be illegible for monetization. Yeah, so what? I could learn a thing or two during my long journey of preparations. Anyway, with this gauntlet, I will speed up the colors in a snap. So here it goes. Let it be a full colorized panel 1 of Psycho Man chapter 15 page 2. There. And I don't have to describe it in words while snapping my finger. Some of you were thinking about the color palettes of one of the Mino rats. Obviously the red Mino rats were closer to the Colorado Bulls in NBA. Here's the next panel, and it looks all bland and boring without a soul. I can fix it. Just watch. Let there be some color on panel 2 of Psycho Man chapter 15 on page 3. And now you see Aura Psyche in color rather than usual cyan color like back in chapter 14. As for the liking aspect, well, this chapter needed to take some time to exploit the awesomeness of the Lucha Libre instead of Speeder. And finally, the last part of the entire process, panel 3. Same thing as the others. Let there be a colorized panel 3 of Psychoman chapter 15 pages 2 and 3. Did I really put too much depth on the aura around the leg sweep? Let me know in the comments section. I'll be waiting for your response. But besides the comments, I'll be trying to provide the 3D aspects like in chapter 4 where objects or characters coming out of the panels. And there you have it. The double page spread of Psychoman chapter 15 pages 2 and 3 piece is done. If you're new to my channel, please no applauses or praise because I need no any sympathy here. But at least you can further witness its piece up close. And yes, I need to provide an anti-signs to go with the censorship because shut up. Not to mention a text on the white panel line to let you guys know that it's a black and white webcomic with colorized assets. So what do you guys think of this 3-parter comic book speed drawings episode 8? If you do, why not you leave a comment? I don't care what you say, I need to hear them from you. And as always, be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, as well as DeviantArt. But don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell if you want more of my most humble for YouTube content. Until then, this is Sanctuary99 signing off with a snap. What the hell is wrong with this thing? Give me an end card already.
I am inevitable.
Oh.